Bản lật Việt. Hôm nay là 10 giờ 11 phút buổi sáng ngày 28 tháng 5 năm 2022 tại thành phố Garden Row, và chúng tôi đang đứng ở góc đường Euclid và Chapman, gần đường Chapman, để chờ đợi bắt đầu buổi diễn hành, gọi là lễ hội dâu Tây, diễn ra hàng năm ở thành phố Garden Row. Thì lễ hội dâu Tây này là một lễ hội truyền thống của người Mỹ, và hàng năm vào tháng này đều được tổ chức, và đây là lần thứ 20 năm, lần thứ 62 mà đã tổ chức lễ hội. Và trong khi chờ đợi thì chúng ta thấy khán giả gồm có rất là nhiều cư dân địa phương, cũng như là rất là nhiều người ở chỗ thành phố khác tới đây quay phim chụp ảnh, đồng thời là những người ở dân địa phương ở xung quanh đây đã xách ghế ra ngồi chờ đợi từ lúc 9 giờ sáng cho đến bây giờ. Và theo cái giờ của ban tổ chức thông báo thì 10 giờ sẽ bắt đầu khai mạc, nhưng bây giờ là 10 giờ 11 phút rồi, thì vẫn có lẽ là ở ngay cái địa điểm xuất phát là mà cái đoàn diễn hành đã bắt đầu đi, nhưng mà cho đến ngay chỗ thời điểm mà chúng ta đang đứng ở đây thì đoàn diễn hành vẫn chưa tới. Thì, nhân cơ hội chờ đợi thì Tạ Phong Tần cũng xin giới thiệu với quý khán giả sơ qua về cái lễ hội dâu Tây này, gọi là Berry Festival đó. Đó thì nguyên khi xưa tại thành phố Garden Row này nó là vườn dâu, ruộng dâu, nhưng mà bây giờ thì không có thấy trái dâu nào hết, mà những người tham gia lễ hội là nông dân ở những cái nông trại khác có trồng dâu sẽ mang dâu tới để tham gia buổi lễ hội này, để gọi là trưng bày triển lãm. Và chúng ta thấy cũng giống như là ở quận Cam đây, thì tên là quận Cam, nhưng mà bây giờ thì không còn cái vườn cam nào hết. Nó cũng giống như là một cái câu mà hồi xưa ông bà mình có nói là thương hải hóa tan điền, tức là bãi biển hóa nương dâu. Nhưng mà cái này thì nó ngược lại, ở sông kia giờ đã nên đồng, chỗ làm nhà cửa, chỗ trồng ngô khoai. Đêm nghe tiếng ếch bên tai, vẫn giật mình cứ tưởng tiếng ai gọi đò. Ở đây thì giờ còn thành thị xôm tụ lắm, không còn vườn dâu nào hết, và cũng không còn vườn cam nào hết ở ngay tại địa điểm này. Tuy nhiên mà cái lễ hội thì truyền thống vẫn tổ chức hàng năm. Và bây giờ chúng tôi sẽ cho quý vị xem trước về cái quang cảnh mà cư dân địa phương đang vui vẻ chờ đón đoàn diễn hành đi qua. Đó. Và bây giờ xin mời.
All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 62nd annual Garden Grove Strawberry Festival Parade. Looks like they've stepped off and they're turning the corner. We'll walk you through and let you know what floats are coming and who's on them as we weave through our parade today. All right, after a 2-year hiatus, we'd like to welcome one and all to the 62nd Annual Garden Grove Strawberry Festival Parade. The theme of this year's parade is Celebrating Essential Workers. We have a wonderful event in store for you today, which features marching bands, equestrian, elected officials, local community groups, celebrities, and much, much more. Leading off the parade this year is with the opening banner. It's carried by the Boys and Girls Club of Garden Grove. And the mascot of our parade, the strawberry. In 2017, the Garden Grove chapter received the honor award for the best overall program from the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. Through their Youth of the Year program, they honor youth who demonstrate exemplary leadership within the community. Walking in the parade, Youth of the Year is their signature event to foster a new generation of leaders fully prepared to lead in a diverse, global, integrated world economy. With more than 60 sites serving over 6,000 youth and teens daily from 24 months to 18 years of age, the Boys and Girls Club Great Futures Start Here. Carrying the banner today are Youth of the Year, Sophia Home, Malin Zatina, Vivian Lucero, April Tran, and Rachel Tran. Next up, we have the Pacifica High School Navy Junior ROTC program, formed in 1996, is under the guidance of First Sergeant James Haslett and Captain Todd Geyer, and have been part of the Garden Grove community for over 25 years. The 2019 Distinguished Unit with academic honors, they competed at the national level in cross-country navigation and took home 7th place in academics. They were also recognized as the most improved unit of the 2018-2019 school year. Hoorah! California. Hoorah! Hoorah! The team is proudly supporting their Navy Junior ROTC service uniform of khaki brown shirt and black trousers. A round of applause for Pacifica High School Navy Junior ROTC program. And now, please give a warm welcome to the Pacifica High School Marching Mariner Band. The band is led by Drum Major George Gravely, Color Guard Captain Beyond Lee and Grace Mawa, Percussion Captain Heidi Clark, and Instrument Musical Director Mr. Joe Miller. For your enjoyment today, they're proudly playing Sound Off by John Philip Sousa. Now we are pleased to welcome Strawberry Festival Board President Pat Caitlin, lifelong resident of Garden Grove, graduate of Bolsa Grande High School and a Universal Technical Institute in Arizona. He has worked as a master mechanic for the past 38 years. Pat has been married to his high school sweetheart, Patty, for 37 years. They have 3 adult children, Crystal, Bill, and Nick, and 1 grandchild, Elijah. He has served on the Strawberry Festival Board for the past 10 years, where he oversees tents and electrical service, along with being the board president for the past 2 years. During the festival, it is not uncommon for him to put in over 40,000 steps daily. Thank you, Pat. Next up, we have Miss Grove and her court. Miss Garden Grove Scholarship Organization has provided thousands of scholarship dollars for young women between the ages of 17 and 24 for over 50 years. They also sponsor a team competition for girls 13 to 17, riding the parade, or the 2022 Queen and Court. 2022 Miss Garden Grove Topanga Sharif is a student at Cal State Long Beach, where she's pursuing her bachelor degree. Topanga has also earned her Girl Scout bronze and silver medal awards. All right, we have our celebrity grand marshal, Kathy Garver, fondly remembered as a teenage big sister Sissy on the television show Family Affair, now celebrating its 55th anniversary year in syndication. She also appeared as Rachel at the age of 8 in Cecil B. DeMille's epic motion picture, The 10 Commandments, and created a voice for the Marvel character Firestar in the television series Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Stop by the festival after the parade, as she will be selling and autographing copies of 5 books she has written. Kathy will also be selling Mrs. Beasley dolls, Firestarter dolls, and Sissy candles. Coming up next in the horse-drawn carriage vehicle provided by Wilcox Busy Buggy are the 2022 Senior King and Queen, along with the 2021 and 2022 Tiny Tot King and Queens. Senior King Mark Mahoney is a longtime director of the Garden Grove Strawberry Festival Association. He's also a member of the Garden Grove Elks Club and Model T Club. Senior Queen Sue Jeanette Hallman has volunteered at the H. Lewis Lake Senior Center for many years, helping serve hot meals to participants on a daily basis. They're joined by 2021 Tiny Tot King Lamar Love and Tiny Tot Queen Peyton Wentz. All right, please put your hands together for the Man and Woman of the Year, Rick Lerma and Maureen Blackman. Man of the Year, Rick Lerman has been involved in the community of Garden Grove and has served on many boards, including the Garden Grove Chamber of Commerce, the Lions Club, and the Downtown Business Association and Community Foundation, the Neighborhood Association, the Police Commission, and the Strawberry Festival Association. He is also involved in St. Columbine Catholic School Church, where he's been the school board president and board member of the parish council since 2018. Woman of the Year, Maureen Blackman, is a longtime resident of Garden Grove. As president of the Garden Grove Neighborhood Association, a local community group that advocates for residents of Garden Grove, Maureen serves her time to organize neighborhood events and support charities. During the holidays, she helps bring together the community to sponsor local families and make sure they have a Merry Christmas. Over the years, she has spent countless hours of her own time to make sure Garden Grove is a better place to live. Thank you, Maureen and Rick. All right, please welcome the St. Columbine Catholic School Kazoo and Drum Corps, making their 5th appearance in the Strawberry Festival Parade under the leadership of music director Ro Elliott. 3rd and 5th grade students learn percussion patterns, music for patriotic holidays, and simple marching formations. 3rd grade students first learn to sing the songs and then apply music to their kazoos. 5th grade students learn simple percussion patterns while progressing into more complex drum patterns as the school year progresses. Their school uniforms and popcorn bucket hats, they are perhaps the youngest marching band ever to perform in the Strawberry Festival. St. Columbine School is located here in Garden Grove on the corner of Nelson and Lampson and serves students from preschool till 8th grade. Great job, St. Columbine Catholic School Kazoo and Drum Corps. Please welcome the mayor of Garden Grove, Steve Jones. In 1986, Mayor Jones graduated from Rancho Alamitos High School right here in Garden Grove. He continued his studies abroad by attending King's College, Cambridge University in England. In 1988, he received both his BS and MBA in Business Administration from USC in 1992 and 2002, respectively. He also holds a dual major in finance and real estate. Mayor Jones has been a board member for Acacia Adult Daycare Services since 2005 and a member of the Community Foundation since 2007. He's also been an active member of the Garden Grove Chamber of Commerce for over 10 years. Born and raised in Garden Grove, Mayor Jones is joined today by his wife Manny and sons Jaden and Ashton. Thank you, Mayor Jones. Next up, we have Mayor Pro Tem Deidre Tuha Nguyen. Mayor Pro Tem Nguyen was elected to the Garden Grove City Council in 2016 to represent District 3. Born in Saigon, Vietnam, she's been a resident of Garden Grove since 1995. She stays actively involved in the community. She holds degrees in biological science from UCI and a master's of science in clinical genetics from Cal State Dominguez Hills. A second degree, black belt. Nguyen is joined today by her 3 children, Leon, Nathan, and Kai. Next up, we have Boy Scout Troop 270. The Boy Scouts of America is one of our nation's largest and most prominent values-based youth development organizations. Boy Scouts of America provides a program for young people that builds character, trains them in the responsibilities of citizenship, and develops personal fitness. For more than a century, Boy Scouts have helped develop the future leaders of our country and knows that helping youth is the key to building more conscientious, responsible, and a productive society. Boy Scout 270 is celebrating their 15th anniversary and has a total of 25 members under the leadership of Scout Master Mark Munger and Assistant Scout Masters Bill Bender and Darian Durgan. Next up, we have Councilmember George Brightigam from District 1. In 2018, Councilman Brightigam was elected to the Garden Grove City Council. Born in Fresno, California, he served the United States Coast Guard as a petty officer from 1985 to 1989. After being honorably discharged, he was hired by the LA Police Department, where he served for 30 years, including 10 years as an elective delegate to the LA Police Protective League. He's riding today with his wife and longtime Garden Grove resident Lisa and his son George and daughter Julie. Next up, we have Councilman John O'Neill. Welcome, John. John was elected to council in 2016, joined today by his wife Sylvia. They have 3 adult children. Next up, we have Councilmember Fat Bowie. Fat was elected to council in 2014 to represent District 4. He moved to Garden Grove in 1984 and married his wife Mai in 1993. Thank you all council members and mayors for joining us today. Next up, we have our scholarship winners. They are the 2022 Garden Grove Unified School District High School Senior Scholarship recipients, presented by the Garden Grove Strawberry Festival Association. Please congratulate these students from all 8 Garden Grove high schools on their academic achievements. We wish them the best in their future and their future academic endeavors. All right, next up, we have Councilmember Stephanie Klopfenstein. 2016, Councilmember Klopfenstein was elected to the Garden Grove City Council. Born and raised in Garden Grove, her family roots trace back to the town's early beginnings in the late 1800s. She values time spent with her husband Eric and daughter Emerson, exploring the Eastern Sierra, cooking and enjoying a good meal. Next up, we have Councilmember Kim Nguyen. Councilmember Kim Bernice Nguyen was elected in 2016 to represent District 6. She has called Garden Grove her home since the early age of 10, where she attended Clinton Mendenhall Elementary, Doig Intermediate, and Santiago High School. She's a 2013 graduate from the University of California, Santa Cruz with a degree in politics and a minor in legal studies. She's first in her family to graduate high school and receive a college degree.
Hey, be careful over there. She's like, ah.
Please welcome the Garden Grove City Manager, Scott Stiles. The mission of the City Manager is to assist the council in establishing community goals and policies and provide leadership and direction in the administration of all city departments and services. He's responsible for implementing the decisions of the Garden Grove City Council and coordinating these efforts through the various departments. I know, it's a lot of script. I'm only as good as my script, Scott. The office also monitors and represents federal, state, and legislative issues and represents the city interests throughout the region and beyond. A native of Cincinnati, Ohio, Scott joined by his wife Kelly and daughter Nora. All right. We have Neil Adams McQueen, the first wife of Steve McQueen. She's next, and now we're moving quickly now. Madison Mcqueen. Madison Nell McQueen is known as the face of Porsche cars and Porsche Magazine cover girl, and will be driving a McQueen Porsche in the parade. She's the daughter of Chad McQueen, the son of Steve and Nell McQueen. Madison is also a partner for McQueen Racing. All right, next up, we have Chanel the Pomeranian. Chanel is soon to be 6-year-old teacup Pomeranian from Orange County, California. She loves cruising around town in all of her different cars and vehicles, whether it's riding in parades, visiting children, honoring servicemen and women, attending various conventions and events, or just riding down the street to meet her neighbors. Chanel always finds a way to bring a smile to every face she meets. Chanel is always ready for an adventure and always dressed to impress. Be sure to follow her on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Up next, in a beautiful red 1954 Chevy Bel Air, this classic was last year's first place winner in the inaugural Sunset Classic Car Show and Concert at Miles Square Park. Riding in the back seat is Supervisor Andrew Doe of the Orange County Board of Supervisors. He's joined by his wife, Superior Court Judge Sherry Fan. Supervisor Doe represents the 1st District cities of Garden Grove, Westminster, Fountain Valley, and Beach. The first district is very diverse, comprised of many different cultural, religious, and ethnic backgrounds. Supervisor Doe has performed OC's mental health services, expanded access to health care. Please welcome Supervisor Katrina Foley. Supervisor Foley represents District 2, joined the Orange County Board of Supervisors in 2021 after previously serving 3 times as the mayor of Costa Mesa. Among her 12 years on the council and the Newport Mesa Unified School District trustee for 4 years. A successful attorney and business owner since 1998, she has received multiple honors from local and national organizations. She currently serves on the Sober Living Home and Airport Ad Hoc Committees. She and her husband, a teacher, have 2 sons. Next up, we have the Service Club Presidents of Garden Grove. The Garden Grove Strawberry Festival is proud to recognize local Service Club organization president Crystal Cervantes from the Garden Grove Council PTA, Alexander Caswell from the Garden Grove Humane Society, Beth Turnbull, Health and Aging Center, Carl Cadiktrum, Garden Grove Historical Society, Shakoya Green, Thomas House, Elda Garcia from Hope, Joyce Clausen from the Garden Grove Emblem Club, and Patricia Breeze, Garden Grove's Women's Civics Club. Next up, please welcome Congressman Lou Correa. Congressman Correa represents the cities of Anaheim, Garden Grove, Orange, and Santa Ana in the California's 46th District. He formerly served Orange County on the Garden Grove, on the California State Assembly, State Senate as an Orange County supervisor. Congressman Correa is a longtime Orange County resident with deep roots. To this day, he only lives 3 miles from his childhood neighborhood and is the son of working class presidents. Lou lives in Santa Ana with his wife of 31 years, and their 4 children can be found at community events on most weekends. Next up, we have Congresswoman Michelle Still from District 48. Congresswoman is serving her first term representing California's 48th District. Born in Seoul, Korea, and raised in Japan, Michelle immigrated to the United States to build her own American dream as one of the first Korean American women ever to serve in Congress. Michelle later served her community as a supervisor and chairwoman of the Orange County Board of Supervisors. She continues fighting for Orange County taxpayers while working to protect Orange County coastline and helping families and businesses fight back after the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you, Congresswoman. The Santiago High School Marching Cavaliers are next. They have performed in numerous parades and band reviews throughout California. They won numerous awards, including the Seaver Endowment Unanimous Superior Score while performing at the SEMA Festival. They are led by band director King Lamb, drum majors Quentin Chu, and Jacqueline Sue, Governor Captain Aiden Espinosa. Go Cavs! Next up, we have the theme Grand Marshal, Chief Tom DeRay. Police Chief for the City of Garden Grove is the epitome of an essential worker. Born and raised in the city that he now serves, DeRay attended local churches and schools and proudly represents the United States Army after graduating high school. He began his career with the City of Garden Grove as a police cadet in 1990, becoming a reserve police officer and subsequently a police recruit and police officer. where he worked in a variety of assignments and special assignments. In 2017, he was promoted to captain, and in 2019, Tom was selected to serve as the 13th police chief for the city of Garden Grove. Next up, we are proud to be represented by Lieutenant John Reynolds' family. Lieutenant John Reynolds was employed with the Garden Grove Police Department for over 25 years. Prior to joining the Garden Grove Police Department, he was a probation officer with the Orange County Probation Department for 9 years. John was a dedicated public servant who served his long career serving the community. He loved serving youth and community of our community, as witnessed by posting an executive board member and past president for the Garden Grove Boys and Girls Club. John was an active volunteer with the Kiwanis Club of Greater Garden Grove. Some of his many awards included Officer of the Year in both 05 and 06, receiving the Garden Grove Medal of Merit for work with the Garden Grove School District in 2014, Garden Grove Chamber of Commerce Man of the Year in 2019. We are pleased to recognize Lieutenant John Reynolds for his service. Next up, Community Hero, Lieutenant Brian Dalton. Lieutenant Dalton was hired by Garden Grove PD in 1999 and has worked a variety of assignments throughout his career, including the gang unit and career criminal apprehension team. Lieutenant Dalton currently oversees the Investigation Bureau, second generation Garden Grove police officer. Lieutenant's father, Bill Dalton, retired lieutenant from Garden Grove PD and served as councilman and mayor for 14 years. Former SWAT Commander Steve Sanders. Steve Sanders is a lifelong resident and pillar of the community of Garden Grove, characterized in 2014 when he was named Garden Grove Man of the Year. After graduating from Santiago High School, he joined the U.S. Air Force, where he served for 4 years. You guys are stacking up quick here. We got Garden Grove Cert next. Next up, our community hero, Linda Moran. Linda is the Emergency Operations Center Coordinator for the City of Garden Grove, which was activated for COVID. She was chosen because she helped guide the city through the COVID pandemic, making sure we complied with all the state and federal guidelines. She handled the coordination and staffing of our point of distribution for COVID vaccines. She is a true community hero. Battalion Chief Jason Fairchild. The Orange County Fire Authority is a regional fire service agency. We are proud to have Battalion Chief Fairchild with us. Next up, we have Captain Christian Caswell. Captain Caswell is a 33-year-old veteran firefighter. In 2019, Captain Caswell was selected to be the administrative captain in the city of Garden Grove. We are proud to honor him today as a community hero. All right, we have the add-on. We have our Shriners. Always a hit, always in every community parade. We're glad to have the Shriners with us. All right, next on the parade route, we have the Weight Leadership Program. The Weight Leadership Program is designed to help students discover the leader within. Their mission is to help students explore their own personal limits, embrace diversity, and create opportunities through awareness of their community, school, homes, and beyond. Led by Cadet Captain Adams and Cadet Sergeant Major V. Box, WLP has been competing since 2018 and has won many awards for their color guard and marching units. All right, next on the parade route is Piper Braun. Piper is an 8-year-old and a native of Southern California. With her infectious personality, dynamic talent, and a technical comedic timing, Piper is quickly becoming a rising star. She began acting at the age of 4, and 2 years later, she landed her first series regular role on the Netflix comedy Country Comfort. Recently, it was announced that Piper would be voicing the character Bitsy in Disney Junior's all-new animated series Super Kitties. In addition, Piper has made guest appearances on Disney's Raven's Home, Nickelodeon's That Girl Lele, and Blue's Clues, as well as working commercial print work for Disney, Nick Jr., Quaker Oats, Big Lots, and many more. In her spare time, Piper enjoys music, camping, the beach, trips to Disneyland with her 2 older brothers. Some of her favorite things include animals, chocolate, baking, cheetahs, reading, and making people laugh. Thank you, Piper. Next up, we have Rancho Alamitos High School Marching Band. The Rancho Alamitos High School volunteers to color guard and spirit water under the direction of Austin Pauline. And we would like to thank their boosters, parents, and school administration for making this performance possible. Go Vaqueros! Next up, we have Assemblywoman Janet Wynn. Assemblywoman Wynn was overwhelmingly elected to represent the 72nd Assembly District in 2020. Prior to the Assembly, she represented the 34th District as State Senator and served Orange County Supervisor and was elected council member here in Garden Grove. Born in Saigon, Assemblywoman Janet Wynn and her family escaped communism in a small wooden boat, sailing across the South China Sea in search of freedom. After passing through numerous refugee camps, Janet and her family arrived in California in 1981. Next up, we have Senator Thomas Umberg. State Senator Tom Umberg is a retired U.S. Army colonel, former federal prosecutor, and a small business owner. Senator Umberg lives in Orange County with his wife, Robin, a retired brigadier general in the U.S. Army. They have 3 adult children and 4 grandchildren. He proudly represents the 34th District, which includes Garden Grove. Joining him today are his district staff and student volunteers, along with the Orange County Boy Scout Troop 963, who are carrying the flags and the banner. Senator Umberg is working for you. He wishes you a happy and successful Strawberry Festival to everyone in Orange County. Thank you, Councilman Umberg, for joining, or Senator Umberg, for joining us today.
Thank you. Morning.
Next up, we have the Vietnamese American Veterans Allies Association. It's made up of veterans of the Vietnam War and includes members from the U.S., South Vietnam, South Korea, New Zealand, Australia, and Thailand. Its purpose is to heal the wounds of the war by participating in social work and supporting policies that benefit military veterans of all wars. Riding in the military vehicles today are Vietnam veterans from various armed forces, including Air Force, Navy, Marines, military police, Army, and their families.
Chào em nhé. Chào em. Khỏe mạnh nhé.
Following them, we have Hugh Nguyen, OC Clerk and Recorder. OC County Clerk Recorder Hugh Nguyen is the first Vietnamese American in the United States elected to a county-wide position to protect and safeguard all important vital records throughout Orange County. As a refugee from Vietnam in 1975, he has lived and worked in Orange County for over 28 years. He serves 32 million residents in the 34 cities that he represents. In 2021, his department received the national and state awards for their innovative projects of virtual marriage and education on the marriage services during the COVID pandemic. As a son of a U.S. Army veteran, he would like to thank all the men and women in uniform for their service and those who rescued his family from the airport by helicopter on the USS Midway at sea as it embarked towards the land of the free in 1975. Next up, we have the Los Amigos High School Lobo Band. It's under the direction of Frank Garcia. They are led by drum major Ethan Mercado and drum captain Christian Alonso. They would like to thank both Superintendent Dr. Maffey and the Lobo Booster Program for their support. Next up, we have the Garden Grove Elks Lodge, 1952. The Garden Grove Elks Lodge has been supporting the community for the past 67 years. Their major project helps families with children with disabilities. They also serve various local organizations such as youth police, local schools, firefighters, police officers, veterans, and education throughout their scholarship program. They are represented today by President Eric Skillman, First Lady Josie Skillman, and a Model T Ford owned by this year's Strawberry Senior King Mark Mahoney and driven by his son Miles and his fiancee Brittany Boatner. Past President Tony Lopez is riding with past First Lady Alma Lopez in the 1933 Dodge Pantheon driven by Alex Martell, his uncle, and past President Joe De La Cruz. The Garden Grove Elks Lodge kicks off a major fundraiser for its charities at the Strawberry Festival, raffling off 2 electronic bicycles and lots of other great items during their Labor Day celebration. Please stop by their booth to pick up an application today. Stop by their best burger at the Strawberry Festival booth. Also with them today are a 1925 Chevy Woody owned by member Tommy Porter, also being driven by his daughter Callie, along with the Elks Clowns and their mascot Elroy the Elk. Remember their motto, Elks Care, Elks Share. Thank you, Garden Grove Elks. Thanks, Elks. Elks Share. There you go. All right. All right, next up, we have French Stewart and Vanessa Claire Stewart. French Stewart is best known for his starring roles in the television show Third Rock from the Sun and the film Inspector Gadget 2. He recently appeared as Chef Rudy for 8 seasons on Chuck Lorre's hit show Mom with Alice and Janney. Other TV appearances include roles on Seinfeld, Larry Sanders Show, Just Shoot Me, Drew Carey, and Castle, among others. I'm good. There's a lot here. You did a lot. He also appeared on the Off-Broadway at Theater Row in Voice Lesson with Laurie Metcalf. Vanessa Stewart co-wrote and starred as Keely Smith in Lewis and Keely Live at the Sahara for Sacred Foods. Lewis and Keely Denver Playhouse, the Denver Playhouse, and Old Grove Theater in Chicago. Writing in the parade with her daughter Helen. Alright, our next group is our equestrian group, Rancho Arroyo. Rancho Arroyo is a group of friends who spend a lot of time training their horses. Charles, Mexican tradition that has lasted for hundreds of years. Rancho Arroyo has participated in many parades throughout Southern California. They are led by Captain Rancho Arroyo and Alex Medina. Next up, we have our next community hero, David Moreno Gerardo, the community hero representing the Garden Grove Unified School District. We'd like to thank him for his service to the community.
Now to make it rain in Garden Grove, you have a parade.
Next up, we have the Garden Grove Unified School District. The Garden Grove Unified School District is celebrating its 56th anniversary and is represented today by Superintendent Gabriella Maffei and the Board of Education members, staff, and students. The district is a leader in college readiness, consistently beating the county and state average for seniors completing the rigorous college entrance requirements. The Garden Grove School District serves over 40,000 students and has earned many distinguished school awards, along with the district's exceptional program to support your English learners and their top-ranked visual and performing arts programs. GGUSD offers many exciting opportunities not offered at other districts in Orange County. Superintendent Maffei is joined today by board members Terry Rocco, Lan Nguyen, Bob Harden, Tran, Dina Nguyen, and Walter Mutia. Joining us now is the Compton High School Band. It's one of 3 high schools in the Compton Unified School District. They are led by band director Anthony Ransford, auxiliary coaches Ms. Street, Ms. Perry, Ms. Johnson, Mr. Barrios, Mr. Guerrero. Please welcome the Compton High School Band. Activities, clubs, and wealth of knowledge. Miss Nina's passion for crafting, gardening, cooking, and sewing has led to new interests for many members and allowed youth to learn important life skills. We are honored to have Miss Nina represent the Boys and Girls Club of Garden Grove as a community hero. We have R.J. Allen Inc. R.J. Allen Inc. has probably been serving Southern California since 1969. We are a big contract that specializes in concrete, cutting, and breaking. Welcome, R.J. Allen. Our next community hero, Efren Flores. Community Hero Flores is a heavy equipment operator at R.J. Allen Inc., where he was awarded Employee of the Year. Thank you, Efren. right after the parade this morning. We hope that you're all heading down to the festival. We have open mic karaoke from noon to 4. We have celebrity autograph signing for all the people that you've seen in the parade today. You can go down there and get their autographs. We have a Jaguar car show from 1 to 5 at the Baptist Church lot. A design a float contest at 1 p.m. for 5 to 12-year-olds at the amphitheater. And we have 2 cover bands tonight. We have Class Act, 70s, 80s, and 90s. And then we have a Green Day tribute band at 8:30. Head on down to the festival, enjoy all the rides and entertainment we have for you. Kids get out of school in June, you can join the City of Garden Grove for their free summer concert series. Our first concert will be June 23rd at Garden Grove Park. We'll have one here on June 30th at Main Street. And then Thursdays in July will be over at Eastgate Park. They're free events. Bring your chairs and dinner and enjoy live concerts starting June 23rd at Garden Grove Park. Once again, June 30th here on Main Street. And then Thursdays in July over at Eastgate Park. Next up, we have the Rulaz Drill Team and Drum Squad. They are proud to represent the city of Compton in the colors of hunter green, glamorous gold, and black. They are led by Director Trayvon Wilson, drum instructor Antonio Knox, Senior Captain Terry Austin, and Junior Captain Wilborn. Rulaz are committed to giving the youth and community positive and motivating opportunities for moving and jamming down the streets. once again, their banner was way out in front of them. This is the Wulaz Drill Team and Drum Squad. Our next community hero is Corey Bear Harkless. Community hero Harkless is a valued member of the Garden Grove community. He's here today representing Costco, where he's the 9th floor. Following Corey is our OC Autism Foundation. The OC Autism Foundation is a nonprofit organization founded in Garden Grove in 2010 to educate, empower, and employ individuals with autism and related disabilities. Each year, hundreds of OC Autism volunteers come together to host a free community events and resource fairs to help families in need. The group is represented here today by President and founder Julie Deep and their mascot, Austin the Monkey. Some of the children and families who are directly benefit from OCA's efforts. Remember, OC stands for our community, and together we can create opportunities for success. A 10-year-old piano prodigy, the son of Vietnamese immigrants, Kwok and Lyko Lai. As a young child, a toy piano quickly became Evan's favorite toy. He would spend an unusual amount of time exploring it and was soon able to reproduce the present tunes on the piano by ear. When Evan's love for music became apparent, he started taking piano lessons, where Evan's parents recorded a few videos of his performance and shared them on the web. Those videos garnered many, many views and shares. Numerous news and entertainment outlets from here and abroad have reached out to the family about Evan, including The Ellen Show, America's Got Talent, and NBC's Little Big Shot. An amazing talent with a very bright future, Evan Lai has thousands of followers on social media. Thank you for joining us today, Evan.
Be there in a little bit. All right.
Next up, our community hero, Republic Services. Community hero, Carlene Weaver, has worked with Republic Services for 24 years, working her way across all lines of business into the leadership role she now holds. She has led one of the largest teams in our region by handling day-to-day collection services for Garden Grove residents. They were afraid to get her hands dirty. This leader has become an industry expert and is well respected by residents and drivers alike. The past few years have been trying, but Carlene has and her team through some of the most trying times. We commend her for her long hours of work during the pandemic and dedication to the Garden Grove residents. With her today, driving Republic Services 1951 Ford truck is Kristen Almazana, the Anaheim Trucks Depot's Fleet Maintenance Supervisor. Next up, we have community hero, Leanne Dotson. Leanne was chosen by the Ralph's Supermarket as a community hero due to her outstanding customer service and personality among our customers and workers. Leanne is a community favorite among our customers and is well known by our customers, police officers, and firefighters. This is a very tight, loved community store and caters to our community. Leanne is our floral manager and does arrangements for weddings, gatherings, and other events for our customers. She's definitely an employee that goes above and beyond for our customers, the store, and our community. A lifelong resident of Garden Grove, this mother of two also served on the Council for Bike and Crosswalk Safety. Thank you, Leanne, for all of your service. Next up, we have the International Crusade of the Penny, which was founded in 1987 by Mr. Victor Mendez, a popular radio DJ and TV host in the Hispanic community. He started out as a dream to provide assistance and awareness to the homeless and poor and disabled in our community, as well as providing food to our seniors. This organization has been recognized by the Hispanic television networks and now have their own radio station in Orange County. The station's home base is in South Valley, Garden Grove area, and provides information, entertainment, and music to local residents. Riding in today's parade are ICOP founder Victor Mendez, Miss Queen Olivia, ICOP Man of the Year Jose Heredia, Kathleen Cross, DJ Mark Sancho Loco Sanchez, boxer comedian Joey Mina, Jim the Poor Man Trenton, and comedian actor Cedric Camposo. This is their 7th year participating in the parade. Thank you. International Crusade of the Penny.
How you doing? Great. Hey, John. How you doing? Thank you, thank you.
After the parade, it's free.
Woo. Yeah. Morning.
All right, next up on the parade route is our Community Action Partnership of Orange County. Born out of the War on Poverty, the Community Action Partnership has worked to enhance the quality of life in Orange County since 1965. The agency boldly addresses the root cause of poverty and advocates for change throughout the systematic reforms, social justice, and racial equality. CAPOC's vision is to see that healthy communities where poverty ceases to exist. They're represented today by Tom Tom, the Diaper Bank store-themed delivery truck, and members of their staff. Next up, we have the Los Nietos Valley Shrine Club. They perform under the jurisdiction of the El Maquia Shrine LA and Shrine International. The shrine motto, no man stands so tall as when he stoops to help a child. The mini cars are from Southern California area where they organized in 1967 and have participated in over 400 parades in all parts of the United States, receiving many awards. The mini cars perform in support of the 22 Shriner hospitals for children. Riding with the group today is a child being treated at a local Shriners hospital, representing those whose only goal is to live a healthy and normal life. The club motto is the club with a heart, the Los Nietos Valley Shrine Club. Next up, we have Lee's Legion Color Guard. The colors are being presented by Lee's Legion of Orange County Chapter of the Sons of the American Revolution. Next up, we have Minnesota Marching Band. Next up, we have community hero James Webb. James Webb grew up in Park Grove and graduated from Rancho Alamitos. A member of the healthcare industry for the past 17 years, including 14 with Care Ambulance. Since the start of the pandemic, the beginning of the pandemic, he was in New York, known as the hotspot, and he went there as a rapid responder to help. During his 3.5-month stay in New York, he became the manager at a local location where he was assigned, and the hours and assignments were changing daily to meet the demands of the New York Health Department. After his assignment was fulfilled, he came back to California and went right back to work for Care Ambulance, serving the citizens of Garden Grove. Next up, we have Soundwaves Homeschool Marching Band. Soundwaves was the only competitive marching band made up of homeschool students, making their 15th appearance in the Garden Grove Festival Parade. They are under the direction of right behind them, we have Jim Nguyen, a community hero. Healthy Aging Center's Acacia's community heroes, the transportation coordinator, Jim Nguyen. He's been a member of their team for 13 years. Jim was instrumental in helping the staff get all the essential items and monthly visits and activities packets set up during the pandemic.
Thank you for supporting and
Without his dedication, he would not been possible. He rallied the team, and they worked together with Jim to accomplish this goal. He's joined today by his wife, Joyce Bam, and his 2 children. Healthy Aging Center Acacia. Healthy Aging Center has been providing services in Garden Grove since 1979. They are led today by Programs Operation Manager Natalie Frank. The Jaguars Owners Club of Los Angeles. The Jaguars Club has proudly volunteered vehicles for today's Strawberry Festival. This group is led by President Mark Mayaga and includes Dan Becker, Keith Webb, Steve Kirby, Bob Fernari, Sander Mayaga, Jimmy Sorensen, Jerry Wilborn, Jeff Ty, Charlie Hummus, Dick Paris, Nick Berger, Dominic Valliano, Charles Anton, Ralph Gidwitz, and Nidra Rummel. Stop by the festival after the parade to check out the cars as they will be on display at the First Baptist parking lot. Thank you, Jaguars Owners Club of LA. Now joining us is the Compton Early College Phoenix Battalion. The Compton Early College Phoenix Battalion, led by Band Director Robert Brome, is making their second appearance in the Strawberry Festival Parade. It's the home of the Rising Phoenix, where they proudly wear their colors of purple, silver, and black. Next are two members of the K-Wave 107.9 on-air talent. Please welcome midday host Kathy Parrish and evening host Michael David. Joining him today is Station Assistant General Manager Mark Schaefer. Next up, we have the Anaheim Cinco de Mayo Fiesta United, Inc. The Anaheim Cinco de Mayo Fiesta organization was created in 1971 to promote Hispanic American cultural activities within and around the city of Anaheim. It has become one of the biggest events of the year in Orange County and Los Angeles residents. Sponsored by Fiesta United, the group is headed by Leo Gutierrez, Luis Rodriguez, Prieto, Felipe Guerra, Linda Prieto, and Nadine Rodriguez-Guerrero. Be Well OC is next. Be Well OC is a Garden Grove mobile response team that provides psychology crisis and homelessness. The counselors also provide information, referrals, transportation, as well as ongoing case management to ensure continued success. They are making their first appearance in the Strawberry Festival Parade. Next up, we have Rafael Robles, community hero from the city of Garden Grove. Rafael was an essential worker as part of the COVID-19 rapid response, fogging and sanitizing team for the city of Garden Grove. We'd like to thank him for his passion in helping the community. Next up, we have community hero Victoria Casillas. Community hero Vicky has served as the Garden Grove community for over 20 years as family support advocate for the Community Services Department. During the COVID-19 pandemic, she was instrumental in ensuring the community continued to receive services. She helped coordinate donations, distribution of critical services, including food, diapers, and linkages to critical community resources such as housing. Vicki has provided these services through the city's 2 family resource centers and the senior center. Each week, hundreds of families and seniors receive services throughout the pandemic. Vicki played a significant role and is essential in delivering these services to our community. And now, please welcome the Garden Grove High School Cheer Squad, led by Captain Sierra Bennett, Haley Leffer, and they are under the direction of head coach Monica and assistant coach Julie, JV coach Brooke, and advisor Laura Lewis. Go Argos! Now please give a warm welcome to the Garden Grove High School Marching Band under instrument and music director James Winchell, led by drum major Jacob Duger, and the Argos are performing Honor and Glory with Joshua Souza, including a beautiful hit fiddle. On behalf of the Garden Grove Strawberry Festival Association, the City of Garden Grove, and the Pageant Street Parades, we would like to thank everyone for coming out and supporting this year's event. Don't forget to stop by the festival this weekend, located off of Euclid Avenue across from Garden Grove High School, for games, foods, rides, and lots of family fun from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. today and Sunday, and from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. on Monday. Please drive safely, and we'll see you again next year for the 63rd Annual Garden Grove Strawberry Festival Parade. Woo! Take care, everybody. Thank you. Drive safe wherever your travels may take you.
Thưa quý khán giả, chương trình diễn hành của lễ hội Dâu Tây, tức là Strawberry Festival tại thành phố Garden Grove, Nam Cali đến đây là chấm dứt. Xin tạm biệt quý vị và chúng tôi sẽ trở lại với quý vị trong những chương trình khác. Xin chúc quý vị một ngày vui vẻ và thưởng thức chương trình vui thật là vui. Xin chào.